Hey gang, so a bunch of years ago when I started Nugget Project, I had a lot of people hit me up, offering me advice on the build, on how to get into racing, and just saying hi in general. There's a lot of really nice and cool people in this industry. But by far, the friendliest group of people is the South Australians. They were all just a super good bunch of people, and I became friends with them online, and I've got a lot of them on my Facebook profile, and we chat regularly. And tomorrow, I finally get to meet them. We're going to drive this puppy, the 1,400 kilometre round trip to the Bend, and we are going to go racing. I am super excited. So I'll be co-driving for Aaron Semler in his wicked little Golf livery XL. And our friend Shane Chancellor is going to be our crew chief, and he's a legend too. Once again, never met him, but we've chatted online heaps, and we even did a bit of sim racing together. He's an incredible sim racer and driver. So we're going to meet up with him, and one of Aaron's friends is coming along too. And we're just going to have a killer weekend. I'm so pumped to meet all these absolute legends over in South Australia. Let's get in the car. I'm going to load up the car tonight, and then first thing tomorrow morning, we're going to hit the road and go on this grand adventure. Come along on our South Australian Enduro extravaganza. All right, so next morning I've dropped my daughter off at daycare. The Liberty is all packed. Let's hit the road to South Australia. So for those of you that aren't from Australia, or you haven't done this trip from Melbourne to Adelaide before, it is really boring. There's no like twisty mountains or ocean views or anything like that. It is just a straight road with fields either side. That's it. It is so boring. It's like 700 kilometers of nothing. And we're actually going to Aaron's house. So we're going past the Bend and then doing like another 50 minutes to Aaron's house, so it's even longer. And if I was at my old house, it would have been about an hour shorter too. So all up, it's 8.5 hours, not including fuel and pee breaks. So anyway, we'll try and get some footage. There's a spot I wouldn't mind stopping at if the weather holds up. And do some filming there because it's very cool. I want to show you guys. Otherwise, onwards to South Australia. Alrighty, so this is what I want to show you guys. This is Pink Lake, although it's not quite pink at the moment. Usually this is a salt lake and it's super duper pink and looks unreal. But because it's been raining non-stop in Victoria for the past 3 months, it's kind of diluted and not quite as pretty. But we'll see what it looks like from the air. Well, that's not exactly the amazing pinkness I wanted to show you guys, but that's Pink Lake. If you're ever driving from Adelaide to Melbourne or Melbourne to Adelaide, stop by and have a look. Anyway, we're going to get back on the road. It's a beautiful bit of country here and it's a lovely day. If only this weather would stick around for the Enduro. I don't think it's gonna. This guy's going good. I've only had one check engine light so far. Yay! I'm a bit of a sucker for a straight, beautiful dirt road and nice clouds. I had to stop and take some photos of my baby. And here we are. We've made it to the border. No more lockdowns, Dan Andrews. You can't catch me! You can't catch me! So, cheers. So Aaron and I finally met. We met on Tinder. No, I'm kidding.
Grindr.
So, Grindr apparently. So yeah, so it's the first time we met. And yep. I'm over here and we're going to go race cars together. So that's very cool. I just saw his car on the driveway. It is very cool and looks much better close up than the Nug does. So we were just having a look through the regs on the Enduro and I got it completely wrong when I talked about it earlier. I thought it was similar to the WA and I think the Vic one as well, where we do 2 solo races and Enduro. No. So we do a qualifying each.
Correct.
And then we have an hour Enduro, 2 hour Enduros. So I'm driver B, Aaron's driver A.
Okay.
And so driver A will qualify for driver B. So whatever time Aaron gets, I'll start the Enduro as driver B at Aaron's time. I'll do this first half, Aaron jumps in, does the second half, and then the second Enduro, Aaron will start on my qualifying time, do his half, and then I'll jump in and do my half. Does that make sense? We've had a few beers.
And hopefully he qualifies faster than I do.
Yeah. So that's pretty exciting. That's a really cool concept. So far out. So yes, on a track I don't know, in a car I've never driven, and it's looking to be wet. So it's all sorts of excitement.
It's going to be awesome.
Should be good fun though. But I've always wanted to drive the bend, and I'm really pumped. Like, I've stayed in the hotel, I've been there several times. Like, we went to a wedding in Adelaide, and my wife and two of my friends in the back, and I'm like, can we stop at the bend? Purely so we could poke around the museum, and I could stand on the track and watch all these cars go past and just like, oh, look at that. Oh, look how much fun he's having. So I'm really pumped to actually go and race this thing. So that's cool. And we're staying at Aaron's beautiful house. I'm going to overlay some drone footage right now so you can see how gorgeous this place is. This is what I want, but in Melbourne. So yeah, it's fantastic. It's beautiful. And the rabbits over there having fun. It's so good. How long have you been racing? When did you start this whole XL business?
I started racing, my first race was December last year.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, that was it. That was
similar to me then.
Yeah. Literally had the car built to do what was going to be the Shannon's Nationals, which was the South Australian COVID Nationals, because no one else could come. And that was my first tilt out in any form of motorsport other than a bit of Gymkhana crap when I was younger.
And what made you want to do it? Like, why XLs? Why?
Because I did one of those, corporate track day things, and talking to one of the drivers, and said I should get a track car, and he goes, why not get an XL? So what do they do?
That's awesome.
And after that, went and had a look, and I was hooked. So
it's a good idea, and this is something I've said to other people. Is they build these amazingly fast cars, and they take them to the track. It's awesome. I'm like, that's cool. What category can it race in? They go, what do you mean? I'm like, well, can you race it? And they're like, well, yeah. I'm like, no, I mean, like, against other people. Like, oh no. So people sort of laugh at the XLs and go, oh, why would you race an XL? I'm like, well, you can have the fastest EVO in the world. If you don't have a category to race in, you're just racing against the clock, and the clock doesn't race back. Who cares? Yeah. Racing door to door is where it's at. And once you've raced door to door, it's hard to go back to time.
So much fun.
Once you've been battling, you go 3 abreast into a corner, it's very hard to go back to just doing track days and just doing timed events. They're still fun, but you get the bug, and it's really hard. And I still think, even though people are spending a lot of money in XLs, I don't think there's much of a cheaper category.
No, that's it. That's
I think maybe the RX-8s that Brent's organising at the moment, I think that's still quite a good category. You can build a car for about sort of maybe 18 grand, so it's similar.
It's not bad.
I think that's pretty good, but those prices are going to start going up soon because those cars are getting rarer. But yeah, it's a cool category. So
Indeed. Looking forward to it.
Anyway, cheers, man.
Cheers, mate.
Pumped for tomorrow.
Let's get this thing on the trailer.
Let's go.
All right.
Alrighty, it's the next morning. We're on our way to the bend. Aaron's already figured out my quirks, and he's got me tea organised in my Mighty Car Mods cup, so good man. He's a lovely bloke. You never know what you're going to get when you meet weirdos off the internet, but he's one of the good ones. It's a beautiful day at the moment. Holy cow, if the next 2 days are like this, I'll be wrapped, but weatherman says no. So fingers crossed we get even a bit of this today, just so I can learn the track in the dry and try and figure this thing out. But either way, it's going to be an adventure. Aaron's car looks unreal. Look at it on the trailer. If it goes anywhere near as good as it looks, we're in for a good couple of days. And here we are at the famous Bend racetrack. Just unloading the car now. Just met a few of the SA crew we've been chatting to for years and finally got to meet them, so it's unreal. I'm so pumped already. I'm done. Like, I'm already happy. We can go home now. So.
No, he's not. He's got some racing to do.
So I rock up at the track and wondering who this other dude is who Aaron's brought in to help out. Look who it is. This guy. This guy.
Going racing.
All the way from, where do you live now? That place. Yep, he's a farmer now. So cool. So that was a nice surprise. That was really cool. Shane over there somewhere wearing his team hoodie. And we are in the pits here. We've got fellow YouTuber Matty Tassani over here. Very cool. Very excited for a wicked weekend.
Look at this! Hey guys, what's up? We're at Taylorburn Motorsport Park, and I'm going to do my work as well. Sharing is caring. There we go. That fixes the
Look at this. I've tainted Aaron's car with Nugget Project stickers. So good. The boys are doing alignment at the moment. The car's pulling to the left a bit, so just sorting that out before we go out. Yeah, we're going to go to driver briefing now, so we'll go and find out what it's all about.
a little.
Hopefully it'll be like the rest of the week.
Oh, awesome.
Alright, so first session done. Az and I are just going to go get fuel for the beast. It is a fun track. It's really good. This car is amazing. It's so well balanced. It feels a lot like the Luxe car actually. So obviously I'm doing something real wrong. I think it's a lot to do with super shocks because the Luxe car and this both have super shocks. Where are we going?
That way.
That way. And I think they make a huge difference. Yeah, this thing feels unreal. Like it doesn't oversteer, doesn't understeer, it just steers. Yeah, and the track is hell fun, like way more elevation than you expect, isn't there? Like,
Yeah.
It's really cool. So, no, great fun. So we're going to go to the weighbridge now and just, we have fuel, we'll go to the weighbridge and just see what I weigh, because I'm a bit of a featherweight.
I'm just a fat bastard.
No, you are all that is man. Weigh this guy.
In here. Actually, before you jump on, I'll just see what it says before no one's on there.
Yeah, make sure it is. This gear shifter is nuts too.
It's awesome, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wild. It's got this crazy shift, and it is just like the shortest throw I've ever seen. All good? All right. Oh. more fuel for the next session. Yeah, it's good. I'm looking forward to going out there and actually trying to find some time. I'm obviously a few seconds off, learning the track and all that, figuring out where the hell to go.
It's pretty warm out there, so
yeah, I was saying it's tyres got a little bit buttery on that last session. Yeah, I think you looped it at one, yeah.
Olive oil.
Oh no. Yeah, that's it. So now we just have to go and figure it out. But the car feels balanced though, right? Like it's very predictable.
Yeah,
which is nice.
Exactly.
That's what we want.
It goes where you point it if the tyres allow it.
Yes. Tyres will let us down. But that's cool. So we'll I'll go for another session and see how we go. And we're gonna keep doing that today until we're done. And then we're gonna go drink beer.
Yep, sounds good to me.
Pretty good at that. We're a much better beer drinking team than we are a race team.
I think so, yeah. Better at shit talk than racing.
Oh, so much better at shit talk. This is dedication to his craft. Look at this. Reviewing back the footage.
This is Tim Slate's footage, just so you know. Because his lap is really quick and I'm not. So there's a lot to learn.
I'm gonna watch this too, hang on. How'd you go, big fella?
Ooh, it's a bit slippy, but what are the pressures?
37 there. I'll just pop them down a bit.
Down a bit, yeah.
So that's coming. So we got some rain. Probably good practice for tomorrow. I mean, it's going to be wet. It's going to be wet. We might as well learn how to do it. Our last session was good. Right, dropped another couple of seconds. I'm down at 45s. Need to find a bit more time, but it's not bad.
If it gets wet, all that's out the window.
It's all out the window, and all that setup and everything we're doing is all pointless. So yeah, well, we'll just go out and learn the track. And when this rain comes, we'll go out and learn the track in the wet. See what happens. Boys are just checking the alignment. Thanks, Ryan.
Oh, it's okay. Thanks.
It's my favourite boy.
Ryan.
So the rain's coming in. I don't know if you guys can see the sky there, but it's looking pretty angry, and the radar's kind of showing that's going to happen. So I think my last session might be a bit wet, so we might tune the car up and see if we can get gripping in the wet. In the meantime, look what I just picked up. Hell yeah! New race wheels for the Nug. Not going to open the box yet. We'll show you those in another episode. But yeah, they're from Mish's garage, so he does all wicked XL stuff over here. Like, pretty much runs all the cars in South Australia. All the fastest cars are Mish's cars, so it's yeah, it's cool. I hit him up and said, dude, I need some of your wheels, and here we are. So leave some space in the Liberty, pop it in there. So we're gonna go get some more fuel, and predictably, here it is. Here's the rain. It's only spitting at the moment, but I think by the time my session comes around, she's gonna be wet.
He's gonna get wet.
Oh. So now we'll change up, put the wet tyres on the back at least, and then yeah, maybe soften up the shocks and
Send it.
send it. They call me the postman because I send it. No, that's terrible. Never repeat that. So what did we just find out, Aaron?
We have a windscreen wiper problem.
They don't work. That could be an issue.
I think we'll have to fix that one.
Yep. I'd like to be able to see. That'd be tops. Okay, last session done, and it was good. I ended up getting a 44 flat, so I knocked about 1.5 seconds off my last session. So it's cool, man. It stayed dry. So car is ripper. This is so good. This is what I'm aspiring my car to be like. It can be as fast as this in the Luxe car. Amazing. So what Aaron's doing at the moment is just drilling holes in his car and putting in some weights. Yay! Because I got a skinny ass and I'm too bloody light. You are all that is man, shush. So,
Slightly heavier.
So we're just putting in 10 kilos there, which should get us sort of around where we need to be with the fuel and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, the car is unreal. I'm loving it. And the track is so much fun. Got a bit squirrely on some of those parts, as you've probably seen in the footage, but yeah, it's good fun. So anyway, I think we're gonna just do these weights, pack everything up, and then we're having a barbecue in one of the pits, which is pretty sick. So do that and have some beers and good times. So that's day one kind of done. How'd you go?
I hadn't all. Yeah, a few troubles with tyre pressures and temperatures and stuff, but
yeah,
we got there in the end. We got it nailed. Car's solid. Yeah.
We didn't time your last session, so we don't know how fast you were going, but he looked fast. So.
41s.
Totally 41s. He did time my last one and yeah, got a 44 flat, which I'm rapt about. Like I was aiming to get a 45 and I was happy. 44
nailed it.
So we'll see how like it's starting to spit now. It's gonna be wet tomorrow. It's gonna be wet. So we'll just soften the car up, put a bit more pressure in tyres, maybe take a bit of camber out of it and just send it, I think.
Yeah. Today goes out the window and
at least I know where the track goes now. I know where the turns are and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah, right. So. Yeah. So from tomorrow we go out and start all over again.
Go and have fun. We'll just hold back, let everyone else crash and do it. So no, I'll be right.
That's crashing.
Yeah,
it's not me. It's not me because I don't want to afford a panel beater right now. I cannot afford it.
Just crash the video, mate. You're good.
Just don't crash in front of me.
Sorry. I'm sorry for crashing the video, guys. I can't believe I just ruined it. We love you, man. Enjoy your editing. Love you too.
Ruins everything, this guy. Who even invited him?
He's a funny fella.
Cool. Anyway, so we got a bit of a barbecue now with the crew, and then yeah, go and have some beers and get a good night's sleep and see what happens tomorrow.
Indeed. Catch ya.
All right. Cool. After speaking, cool. How good does that sound?